The Untold Adventures of Biao. Season 1. Episode 12. Even though she was young, just by seeing, he knew she was not a normal person. The woman was soaked, sitting in the back of the bicycle. It seemed that she was as light as nothing, and her body was almost transparent. Strangely, she seemed to know that the child was looking at her, and then she looked back and gave a ghostly smile. At that time, even though the grandfather was standing right next to him, packing up his belongings, the woman was still completely invisible to him. Waiting for the grandfather to come into the house, the child looked behind him but couldn't see the woman. At this moment, the child felt that his grandfather was different from usual. Something was frightening on his face, and there was a shadow on his back that kept following him. Mrs. Vu heard that, knowing his nephew was not lying. She turned to ask Mr. Gong if his husband did something wrong, so he was possessed like that. Mr. Gong heard that the woman was soaked and immediately knew it was related to the fish that Mr. Vu had caught. "Where are the fish that Mr. Vu caught? Have you eaten it yet?" After hearing Mrs. Vu said that the fish was not eaten yet, Mr. Gong looked over at the fish bucket. He understood what was going on. Indeed, it is not wrong. No wonder Mr. Vu is haunted. But Biao, standing right next to him, couldn't understand what was special about these fish. Other than having a big and fat head, it was nothing out of the ordinary. But Mr. Gong realized that these catfish had just eaten human corpses. After taking up a careful check, it was sure that there was a corpse in the river. Furthermore, it was the corpse of a young woman. This catfish's beard is pointed and black but has a little red color. Probably just ate the flesh of the dead. Mr. Gong also put the fish down. The most important thing was to cure Mr. Vu first. "Well, you go and control Mr. Vu. We must cure him first. I am only afraid of just touching." He would scream as if someone bullied him. Biao was also afraid of harming people. Getting close to Mr. Vu, he immediately promoted his flirting skill. He whispered gently and slowly took Mr. Vu's hand. "Sister, I'm a famous and handsome man throughout this Daping village. Let's have a talk." After grasping Mr. Vu's hand, Biao immediately restrained him. What do you want? This idiot little boy also has a bit of a trick. "Dad, it's me sacrificing my beauty." At this point, Mr. Gong pulled out a bamboo tube from his sleeve and took out yang needle from it. Mr. Gong told Biao to hold Mr. Vu while he gripped one of his hands. "What do you want to do? Don't touch me. If you leave early, you won't be guilty much." Even though Mr. Gong was old, he was still as strong as a tiger. One hand he clasped tightly, the other hand pricked Mr. Vu's fingertips with the needle. Just looking at it, it felt hurt already. But Mr. Gong still pricked Mr. Vu's finger with his left hand. Mr. Gong did not make it so deep. He just pierced through the skin a little. But Mr. Vu showed great pain. Mr. Gong, knowing that yang needle was working, told Biao to let go of his hand. Strangely, at this time, Mr. Vu showed a very painful expression, to the point of trembling. But no matter how painful the body shivered, the needle did not fall. "Hurry and go, unless I pierce a little more, and you will be distracted immediately." Just like that for a while, not knowing for fear of Mr. Gong's words or not being able to withstand the effects of the yang needle, Mr. Vu had a bizarre expression. Mr. Vu's eyes rolled back, his whole body convulsed continuously. The body felt like it had been pulled out by something. Although the female ghost seemed to leave Mr. Vu's body and he seemed to have recovered his mind. However, he still remained in that weird posture for a long time. At this moment, Biao's words made Mr. Gong laugh. Although the female demon left, I can't believe Mr. Vu still has such a tender posture. At that time, when Mr. Vu's consciousness recovered, the soul-revoking owl flew away. Apparently, the soul he waited for was not the death of Mr. Vu but that of the female evil. Which bastard pricked me? It hurts to die. Hearing the flapping of the flying birds, Mr. Gong pointed outward and spoke out loud. That is the soul of a woman who died unjustly. Please take care of her. According to ancient legends, the owl was a soul-guiding thing. It was responsible for leading the souls to arrive at Hellgate. Mr. Vu, after regaining consciousness and being briefed by his wife, immediately thanked Mr. Gong. He told everyone he was fine. Old man, are you okay? Fortunately, thanks to you. Thank you very much. I feel better. Mr. Vu's family sent off Mr. Gong's father and son. Out of gratitude, he gave Mr. Gong some fish to bring back. Let me help you with worship. After that, you drink a glass of water, and it will be fine. Thank you, Mr. Gong. Please receive these fishes as our gift. That fish cannot be eaten. Wait for the morning, let it dry in the sun, then leave it. When the wife saw that, she complained and was not allowed Mr. Vu to go fishing anymore. The father and son came out from Mr. Vu's house. Biao couldn't help but complain about the value of those needles. A needle saved a life and could only exchange a basket of eggs. Dad, doing business like that is such a deficit. The needle is so expensive but only exchanging for one basket of eggs. Mr. Gong knew the character of his son. He listened to Biao's complaints while walking silently. No wonder why our family is so poor. Turns out Dad doesn't know how to do business at all. As soon as they arrived at the village center, Mr. Gong turned in another direction, making Biao confused. Those eggs are needed later. You can't eat. What? Even chicken eggs no longer have? So don't we have heavy losses, Dad? Where are we going? We go to the riverbank to dispose of that girl's body. It is impossible to let the corpse pollute the river. There are a lot of people who live there. Do we have to manage this too? Where to get money? You only know money. Are there anything else? If I don't have money, I won't be able to marry Zhan Ni. Her family can't just agree with it because I am handsome. Mr. Gong sighed, not knowing when his son would grow up. The night gradually fell, but the father and son were still working for unpaid work.